Okay, so good morning, good morning. Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to start off today on our backs, but before we go there, I want you to move into a mudra, Buddhi mudra, which is simply the thumb and the pinky finger joining and the other three fingers up. You're going to do that while you're laying down, so your hands are going to be resting on the floor, palms up. Okay, so make your way to your backs. And when you get there, you're going to bend your knees, plant your feet. And you have two options. You can either leave your feet at hips distance and just relax, or you can move your feet out to the sides of the mat and let your knees come in. And let your hands relax down at your side, bringing those thumbs and pinkies together. The other three fingers straight. And just start to relax, to move into your space. Bringing your focus for the moment to those fingers, feeling that silent prayer to the divine. When we move into these mudras, when we seal those fingers together and we let those energies begin to meld and flow, it's a silent prayer, a request to the divine to move these energies through us. So Buddhi mudra is used for mental clarity. It's used to connect deeply to your own intuition. And it's also used to facilitate communication, so to clear the energy airways so that your voice can rise up, you can speak your truth, or you can listen so very deeply. It moves those vrittis, those fluctuations of the mind out of the way, those things that confuse and get in the way of us really expressing what it is that we're trying to express. So let yourself move into that energy. And I'm going to read a passage from a book that was gifted to me. It's a very sweet book. And, I've been really moving towards simplicity. I feel like I need simplicity in my life. And as I was weaving through this book has so much wisdom and it's put in such a simple way. So I really, really love it. So I'm going to read this passage on generosity. Generosity never thinks past the present moment. Generosity is when you give what you can give and do what you can do like there's no tomorrow. Doing what you can with what you've got. And even when I had not a penny in my pocket, I still knew the joy of giving. I gave my time, I gave my spirit, I gave my heart. I gave myself fully to the moment, and even through my tears, I gave my smile to the world. It needed it more than I could ever have imagined. Thinking about the word generosity, for many of us, I know for me sometimes when I hear the word generosity, the first thing that comes to mind is, material things, the giving, the giving of things, tangible things that I can feel. But what I want to really focus on today is the giving, the generosity of our time, our presence, our attention. Thinking about what it's like to offer ourselves fully to someone without any kind of an agenda. To be so generous that we hold the space for someone to be who they are and what they are in the moment, to say what they need to say, to feel what they need to feel, and to just hold them. It takes a lot of internal work. It takes, I think, for me, the practice of generosity with myself before I can fully move into that with somebody else. Because how often do I hold space for myself to allow myself to feel what I need to feel without judgment, to allow myself to think what I need to think, to let those crazy thoughts, those sometimes ugly thoughts that kind of move up through me, those knee-jerk reactions, can I sit and can I bear witness to them and not judge myself? Can I be that generous with my own love and my own attention and kindness to myself that I can create that kind of space for me and then bring it out to the world? And think about what it feels like when we give our full attention or our full presence to someone. Think about our pets, right? I know that like I go see my grandpuppy a lot, and she'll nudge me and nudge me and nudge me until I start petting her or rubbing her belly. And sometimes I'll just rub her belly just to get her to stop nudging me, and I'll be focusing on my phone or I'll be talking to someone. And that's not good enough for her. She wants my full attention. So it's not good enough that I'm blindly rubbing. She'll come and get in my face and lay down so she's right in front of me until I just look at her and I rub her and I talk to her and I give her my presence. And when I do that, she just melts into this puddle of joy. And think about even children when, when we give children our full attention, they play very joyfully, but when they're being witnessed, when they ask us to watch them color or sing or dance, the joy that they get from sharing that with someone who is so very present, it's exhilarating to feel that. So when we can do that with each other and also with things in nature, there is this beauty. We bring this energy that dissolves any false identification with separation. And it's said that our belief in separation is what is at the root of all pain and suffering in this human life. The more that we can move into that connection with people, when we're present for them and we connect, it dissolves those boundaries that our mind has created. And this idea of separateness is something that just moves out of the way. It's like Moses parting, right? The Red Sea, right? It's like, it just allows this organic melding of energies, right? So where in your life can you begin to be more present? Where in your life can you move aside those things that seem to get in the way, that seem so important, that really aren't, and really give your full attention to someone? I told the story last night. I have a little desk in my room, and each morning I go there, and that's where I plan my classes, and so I'll sit in the chair and I'll read. And there's this big old tree in my neighbor's yard, and it's been there forever. And I was sitting at my desk the other day, and all of a sudden I felt something pulling my attention, and I looked out the window, and the tree they were preparing to cut it down. And so there was this man in the tree, and he was in this harness. It's a tall, tall tree. And I stopped what I was doing, and I knew in that moment I was supposed to connect with that tree and hold the space for it. And I witnessed this tree being dismantled. And I felt sad. A part of me almost felt like I wish I had paid more attention to it while it was there all these years. It bore witness to my children growing up and to barbecues and parties in my backyard, and it's seen so much. And my awareness of it was there, but it wasn't a full awareness. And then I watched as this tree lovingly provided support for the very man that was cutting it down. And it made me realize how wise nature is and how much we can learn from nature. So really being present to the lessons of nature, to the energies that are around us, not just the human energy, but everything. When we share our joy, then joy is multiplied. When we share our grief, then grief is lessened. So generosity of attention, generosity of time, generosity of presence, it's a healing balm. And that's what this world needs, right? Now, always, is a healing balm. That's what my heart needs. So some things to think about as we move through today. Take a few long, deep breaths here. And then bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And then let yourself rock over to your right. Come up to sit. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to your heart center. And we'll prepare to open with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And we'll inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Pause and feel. And then take a deep, deep inhale. Squeeze the pelvic floor, the navel center, up, up, up. And exhale. Moving into our next chant, Ad Gare Name. I believe everybody's familiar, but just in case. Ad Gare Name at the heart center, Jugad Gare Name, third eye. Sat Gare Name, opening up, arms in a V, heart up to the sky. And then Siri Gurudeve Name, palms together in prayer overhead, back down to the heart. 3 times. Inhale to begin. Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siri Guru Deve Name. Pause, eyes closed. Letting the energy flow through. We've been giving our presence, our attention to the effects of our practice, pausing, fully embracing that relationship, that commitment. Take a deep breath in, bring your prayer up overhead, squeeze everything up. And as you exhale, moving your hands slowly through your own auric field, touching the earth, pausing. And then opening your eyes. We're going to do a little bit of a breath meditation before we start to move. So for me, can everybody hear me good? Yeah, all right. So for me, a lot of what stands in the way of my really being able to show up in my presence is all the noise that goes on in my head. And so there's a meditation, I'm sure you've done it with me before. It's balancing the mind and the heart. You're going to take your hands and you're going to hook them under your armpits. Your fingers are going to be across your heart. And your eyes can either be 9/10 closed, so just like tiny little slits, or they can just be closed and relaxed. You're going to inhale through your mouth with a whistle. And then exhale through your nose. And as you're inhaling, as you listen to that whistle, say to yourself, so. And as you exhale, hung. Okay, so close your eyes and begin. Just keep going. So this meditation begins to balance the frequency of the heart, and it allows that frequency to take its rightful place as the one in charge. So often our mind energy is so big that it kind of pushes the heart energy out of the way. So this breath meditation is a way to kind of right size the mind, allow the heart to step into its power. The energy of generosity emits from the heart. Another minute here. As the mind begins to yield to the energy of the heart, it becomes a witness to the heart's infinite nature. As it bears witness to that, it becomes a part of that. So hung, infinity, I am thou, proclaiming to the world, to your own heart and your own mind, that you are infinity. You're not a part of the divine, you are the divine. And after the next exhale, return to your natural breath. And then take a deep, deep inhale in through your nose. Squeeze the pelvic floor up, moving into Mula Bandha. And exhale, letting your hands relax down on your knees, eyes closed, feeling. And opening your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. And then begin to rotate your torso around your hips with your hands at your heart. Starting off nice and slow. And then as you get wider and wider, begin to bring those hands out also. So really beginning to bring those arms forward. Yeah. Closing your eyes and just imagine yourself stirring up all of the energy around you. Moving everything out of your way that is going to stand in the way of your view of the world, of your view of what's right in front of you. Making space, preparing to bear witness to whatever, whoever the universe places in your path. Next time you come forward, pause and begin to move the momentum in the other direction. The root cause of suffering is our belief in separation. We bear witness to each other's joys, to each other's pains, to each other's struggles, without trying to fix them. We connect in this way that we really can understand what is meant when we say, see the other person as you. Never have I witnessed someone go through an emotion that I couldn't identify with. Maybe a situation, but not an emotion. And the next time that your hands come into your heart, stay there. Let yourself come to center and stillness. Just feel. And releasing your hands, opening your eyes. Bring your legs out to a V, nice and wide. And place one hand on each thigh. And then just begin to float forward, dragging your hands along your legs all the way down. And then coming back up, dragging them back up. And just keep going, giving yourself a little bit of a massage. Inhaling and exhaling. So often when someone has a witness to what they are thinking and feeling, and they're able to say it out loud, to have it reflected in someone else's heart, all of a sudden they begin to get answers for themselves. They begin to work things out. They begin to hear messages, see things from a different perspective. We don't even have to say anything. All we have to do is be there. There's such a generosity in being willing to show up and hold space without our giving our opinion and input. Next time you come up, stay. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Long, deep breaths here. And then slowly come up. Take the sole of your right foot and place it inside your left thigh. So bending your knee. Yep. And then inhale your arms up to the sky. And shift your body slightly to the left. And fold over your left leg, reaching towards your toes, but you don't have to touch your toes. You can touch your ankle, your shin, your knee. Take one more long, deep breath. And then let your left arm float into the inside of your left leg. Bring your right arm back behind you. And then reach toward the ceiling with your left arm. Yep. And then begin to bring it over your ear, moving towards your toes. And then open it back up. And bring it over and reach. And open back up. And just keep flowing that way a few times. Bringing your breath. And the next time you come forward, stay there. Raise your left arm up to meet your right so that both of them are framing your ears. And then just begin to circle around, moving your body forward and to the other side. Engaging your core a little bit to maintain some balance. And then fold back over your left leg. Place one hand on either side of your foot or your ankle. And come up nice and slow, giving yourself that massage again. Let your right foot, your right leg come out to straight. Bend your left knee, bring the sole of your left foot into the right. Inhale up. Shift slightly over to the right. Exhale down. Breathe, feel, stretch, connect. The energy of generosity, it leads us beyond our limited beliefs. And those limited beliefs are what keeps us in a state of suffering. Beliefs that there's not enough time to give or money, or my presence isn't going to mean anything because I don't have the answers. Showing up and being an instrument of the divine. Take a deep breath in And then let your right arm float inside your right leg, left arm behind you. Stretch. And then reach over your ear. Move it back out and continue to flow. I'm imagining rainbows shooting from your fingers. And then the next time that you open up, look up at your hand and then exhale that hand back down. Raise your right arm up so it frames your ears and begin that flow on this side. Spinning your body around. Creating space. Maybe as you spin, imagine the power of your intention, the power of your intention to clear, making so much space that you feel the room itself getting larger and larger. Feeling your infinite nature move into the space. There's nothing that you can't do that you're called upon to do. No matter what your mind tells you, there's no one that you can't support that you're called upon to support. There's nothing you need to know in order to do that in any particular way. And the next time that you come up, reach up, shift your body again to the right, fold back over, dive down. Place your hands on either side of the ankle and come on up. This time you're going to bend your right knee and you're going to bring the soles of your feet together, moving into Baddha Konasana. Take a hold of your feet. Maybe scoot your butt back a little bit. You can even reach back and pick up those butt cheeks and make some space. And then reach for your toes and let your forehead begin to move towards your toes, any amount. And come on back up and down. And this time as you come up, let your knees come up as well. And as you melt down, let your knees come down. Keep going. I really believe that each and every one of us has a generous heart. It's our nature. I think about my grandson when he was little, always trying to share his chewed on food with me. Always so generous. And those stories, those fears that come up, stop us from moving forward in such a generous way because we're afraid of rejection or sounding stupid or interfering. Next time you come down, stay. And then come up very slowly. Moving your legs into easy sitting pose. And then rolling over your knees into tabletop. Once you get there, a few cat-cows. And coming to center, inhale your right arm out in front of you. Bring your left leg up and back behind you, balance. Engage your core. Take a deep, deep inhale, and as you do, move your arm and your leg up as high as you can. And then as you exhale, bring everything back to the mat. And then inhale the left leg back again, keeping the arms where they are, yep. And then cross your left foot over your right foot, let it land on the mat. Take a peek over your right shoulder. And then begin to spin up that uh, left leg, left foot. Nope, sorry, right foot. So put the left toes back on the mat. Sorry, Marge. Spin up the right foot, put all of your weight into the left hand. That makes sense? I'm trying to get you guys to open up. My instruction is horrible. There you go. So it's the right hand. You're stepping into that left foot. Yep. Come back. Wow, that was bad. Thank God you guys are so good. Going from side to side, opening and closing. Take a peek at Margie, see what she's doing. And then come to center. Inhale your left leg up to the sky, bring it back down to the mat. This time, left hand out, right foot back behind you. Find that balance. Inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, back to the mat. Right foot comes back out, up, crosses over the left, lands on the mat, taking a peek over your left shoulder, and then moving into that opening flow again. Inhaling up to one side, exhaling, planting your hand, opening to the other. Letting your body shift and move. The beauty of asana is that it teaches us to be so flexible in our movement, in our minds. It teaches us to say swaha. And when we can move that way on the mat, we can move that way through our lives. The next time that you come down to the mat, bring everything back, finding yourself in tabletop. Curl your toes, lift your hips up to the sky, moving into downward facing dog. Walk your dog, shake your hips, do what feels good. And then come to stillness. Begin to walk your feet towards your hands. Pause in Uttanasana, forward fold. Let everything go. Bend your knees. Inhale your arms wide, come up to stand. We're going to we're going to do a little kriya called the Lost Kriya. And it's fun. It's going to take a little bit of instruction, but it's fun. And it is a kriya that is meant to bring you into the grace of the universe, to really allow you to connect with that grace, to embody it, and then own it in a way that you can send it out to the world. So I'm going to stand, and your hands are going to come into prana mudra. Now, prana mudra is simply the thumb and the ring finger touching. The other fingers are straight. You're going to bring that up so that it's at your shoulders with the palms facing forward. And the mantra is Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. That's the mantra we're going to use throughout. And you're going to, for the first exercise, bring your right knee up and then bring your right ankle slightly in front of your left ankle. Balance and just say, Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. And you're going to bounce a little bit on that left foot. So Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. Switch. Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. Switch. And keep going. Guru, Guru. I won't say it out loud because I'll screw you guys up. Just keep going. Yep, you all got it. Smile, have fun with this. This is fun. Doing the dance of Shiva here. Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru, balancing, finding our balance, playing with the energy of the Guru inside of us, that wisdom, our innate generous nature. As we move through this exercise, we begin to embody that. We begin to own it and accept it as our own. Thirty more seconds. Feeling that energy of generosity, of simple wisdom, moving through every cell of your body. You are the Guru. The next time that your right foot lands on the mat, stay. Bring your legs wide, so just about hips, just about distance of the mat. Take your arms, bring them up overhead as if you're going into Sat Kriya. So pointer finger is going to be extended, fingers are interlaced. And for women, the left thumb is over the right. And keeping that overhead, framing your ears with your arms, you're going to begin to just twist. You're going to say Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru, 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 Wahe Guru, 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 Wahe Guru, and just keep going. Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru. Go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Bring the chant with you. This movement opens your spine, allowing that grace that you've absorbed, that you've owned, to rise up through your central nadi, Sushumna nadi, letting the energy of it move through your chakras, opening that spine, connecting you so completely to all that you are. When we begin to own that, then there's no poverty consciousness in regard to there being enough of anything. Money, time, love, attention. Practicing generosity with yourself, allowing yourself to be so present as you practice and as you play. And the next time that you twist to the second side, pause, come back to center. Let your hands float down. Just close your eyes for a moment and feel. And then you're going to bring your hands up in front of your heart, palms forward. And you're going to just begin to reach forward with your right hand as if you were grabbing the air, and then you're going to bring it back. So your palm is going to move forward. As you're fully extended, you're going to grab and come pull back and just keep coming. So it's, like a grabbing motion. So flat palm forward, and then the back of your hand, the palm moves toward your heart as you come in. Yeah. Eyes closed. As if you are accepting gift after gift after gift that's being handed to you by the divine. Feeling your heart fill. All of the precious jewels of life. Love, patience, kindness, presence, bliss, ecstasy, companionship, understanding, compassion, all of it, gathering it into your heart. For the last minute, begin to chant out loud, Guru, Guru, Wahe Guru, 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 Wahe Guru, 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 Wahe Guru, 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 Wahe Guru. And then come to stillness. Let your arms float straight out, palms up. So they're going to be in front of you at the level of your heart. Yep, palms up. Close your eyes. Just breathe slowly and deeply, feeling all of the riches of the universe pouring down on you. So much filling your heart, filling your space, filling your home that you can't help but share. An infinite well, more than enough to go around. As we give so generously of our hearts, as we give so generously of our understanding, we allow our perception begin to open. We take in knowledge. We grow. We connect. Take a deep breath as you bring your palms in towards your chest. Let them rest right against your chest, one on top of the other. Step your feet back toward each other. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive down. Let your palms rest on the floor. Bend your knees. Wiggle your hips. Take your right hand, place on the outside of your left ankle, left arm up to the sky. Exhaling down, moving to the other side. And coming back to center. Planting your hands, step your right foot back, your left to meet it. Knees to the mat. Big toes together, knees nice and wide, pressing back into child's pose. Where in your life is there room for you to be more generous with yourself? Can you make more space for simple joys? Can you take the word should and white it out of your life? Can you allow yourself to make mistakes and say swaha, another life lesson? Can you witness yourself fall apart or get angry or do something in a way that's less than perfect and love yourself so completely and totally anyway? And can you extend that kind of generosity to everyone you meet? Tall order, but not impossible. A beautiful goal. Slowly begin to walk yourself up to a seat. Once you get there, take your left hand, palm forward, and bring it right in front of your shoulder. Let your arm rest against your ribs. Bring your left hand out. I'm sorry, your right hand out. I'm getting confused. And you're going to have the right palm facing down. Close your eyes and just begin to bounce the air with your right hand. Close your eyes, just bounce the air. Let your breath move with the movement through your nose. Nice steady rhythm. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. And then changing the breath pattern, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Let your hand just keep on bouncing. It doesn't have to be in time with your breath. This exercise is realigning your energy, becoming like angels, remembering your angelic energy, remembering where you came from truly. Realigning the patterns of your body, realigning the patterns of your actions, your mind. Bring that bouncing hand to stillness. And then slowly begin to switch sides. So bring the opposite hand out. Get the right hand in and begin on this side. Bouncing, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Rhythm with your movement. And then switching the breath pattern, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Keep that bouncing going. Keeping that rhythm. Realigning, letting go. And then inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, let them come down to your sides. Begin to roll your shoulders, moving forward. Releasing tension, energetic tension as well as physical tension from the joints. Roll the shoulders in the other direction, letting your entire body be so relaxed. And then release the movement. Bring your palms up to your shoulders. And then press your fingers back so your palms are facing up. So you'll feel some pressure. Close your eyes. And as fast as you can, begin to inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. If at any time this breath feels not so great in your body, move to long, deep breathing. Just going to do this for a minute. fast as you can, as powerfully as you can. Moving stuff up and out. Those things that get stuck in our bodies. Physically, it takes the form of mucus. Energetically, it takes the form of fear. The breath is so powerful. It liquefies and releases that which is so stagnant, so stuck. Keeping your hands where they are. Inhale deeply, pull everything up. As you exhale, let your hands come down to the floor in front of you. With your eyes closed, begin to pound the floor with your palms, chanting hard, 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 hard. Letting it all out. That's right. Bring your bodies into it if you want. Get everything moving. Hard, 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 hard. Falling to that creative force, that creative God inside of you. "30 more seconds. Give it all you got." And then coming to stillness, pressing those hands into the ground as hard as you can. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in. Tense all of your muscles. Press, 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 press with all of your weight into those hands. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale, press and tense. Hold. And one more time, explode through the mouth. And let yourself move up to a seat. Close your eyes and just pause and feel. And then inhale your arms up to the sky and start to shake everything, moving that energy that you just released, sending it back out into the atmosphere, giving it up, letting that energy be transformed into something amazing. Generosity of Mother Nature, the generosity of the universe. Everything we give, they transform and they give back. This beautiful cycle of abundance. And then let everything go. And when you're ready, make your way to your back. When you get there, plant your feet, knees bent. Take a few flowing bridges. Inhaling your arms up overhead, pressing your hips up to the sky. Exhaling back down. Just keep going, getting those back bends. And yeah. And the next time you come down, stay down, bring your knees into your chest. Circle your knees, one side and then the other. And then bringing your arms out to a T, take a spinal twist to the left, letting the knees float to the left. Your gaze to the right. Coming to center and moving to the other side. And back to center. Letting your legs come out nice and long. Taking any final stretches or twists. Allow your body to melt into Shavasana. The thought to take into Shavasana with you. Another form of generosity is our Dharma, our showing up in this world, our sharing our perspective, our point of view freely. Not preaching or lecturing, just sharing what comes to our hearts and minds. It's a form of generosity. Sharing with all that which the divine sent you here to do. Erasing the line. The pagan priestess of my soul already knows many answers. She leans out over the waters of life and peers beneath the waves. She sees what I have been afraid to see, the snaky eels hiding in the shadows, the nameless creatures that never rise to the realm of light. The wild, druid heart of me looks from my eyes with courage I didn't know was there, with willingness to be temptress, crone, slayer of fears, or holy fool. Banishing nothing from her sight, she witnesses the dark side. This is how I grow, receiving in awareness what was exiled long ago, letting truth in, daring to be whole and human, whole and divine, erasing the line between what I dare to know and what I must keep hidden. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring movement to your fingers and your toes. Bring your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. Soles of the feet, palms of the hands together, rubbing, creating that amazing fire. And then rocking up and down on your spine or rolling to your right. Bringing yourself up to sit. And we'll meet with our palms together at our heart centers, eyes closed. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Please join me in sealing our practice together with a long Sat Nam. A deep inhale. Sat Nam. Sliding your thumbs to the space between your brow, dropping your chin into your own amazing, generous heart. Be loved, believe, be true to you. Sat Nam, everybody.